What's going on, guys? I'm Jeremy, and thanks for checking out the Booth Talk page. Guys, today I've got a little project here in the home shop, and what we're going to be doing is doing a bed liner in my brother-in-law's daily driver Silverado. Now, one of the things that I personally use is the SEM Rocket XC. I've done it in probably about 6 or 7 vehicles now. All of my family trucks have them, so it's stood the test of time for what we've done. My father-in-law, he lets his sit outside in the sun. He takes it hunting, and it's never parked under in a garage or anything like that. So it sees a lot of sun beating down here in Georgia, especially with the summer heat and all. He abuses the hell out of it whenever he's hunting and stuff like that as well. So does my mom and the rest of the families whenever they're out there on their properties. So I know this stuff holds up. He's planning on using it. I want to show you the canvas, and let's get on into it. Now, what we're going to be using here is SEM's new Rocket XC. This is their 46650. This is the black. It literally comes with everything that you need, especially like it says right there, comes with the gun itself. So wanted to show you guys the truck because this is no cream puff. This thing it has been used. So this is going to be something that you guys will see, that you guys deal with, on a day-to-day. We've got some light surface rust, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. I'm going to show you how to prep it, how to take care of it, how do you deal with the surface rust whenever you're doing a bed liner, and such like that. So we're going to get it prepped up tonight, and then we're going to take it up to the paint shop, mask off the booth, and hang some tarps and whatnot, and get going from there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open up this box, and I want to show you what all comes in the kit. But just real quick, before we get going any further, I want to show you this. This is probably one of the most important pieces you'll ever get. If you do any type of bed liners and stuff like that, if you're tired of hand sanding, I'm honestly surprised how many people do not know what in the hell this thing is. It attaches to your buffer. Seriously, guys, just go onto your Google machine, type in cut brush, and you'll see this pop up. It's like God, what was it? It was less than $10. Go in, buy you one. This is I think 4 or 5 bed liners now. They're nylon bristles. They just wear down over time. Guys, it's absolutely awesome. It's going to save you time, and you're going to love being able to prep with this. It's going to save your back. Trust me, this will help. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to open this up. I'm doing a number of things this morning, guys, so that's why I got gloves on. All right, so you're going to open it up, and this is what all we got coming in here. All right, you're going to get 4 quarts of the actual bed liner material itself. Now, all this is going to come in. You got 1 thing of hardener. This stuff mixes 3 to 1. Now, about the tenable version, I do not know, but this is the straight black version. They're going to give you a mixing cup, and in this is going to be your gun that you're going to be shooting it with. Now, obviously, this is going to be your downspout, and an extended tip if you wanted to put that on there, and then it's going to come with the gun itself. So every time you get a kit, you get a new gun. So these things can be just tossed. You don't have to worry about getting a new one. Personally, I clean them because you never know whenever something's going to get damaged or anything like that. Just always good to have a backup gun. So literally, like I said, guys, these things come fully equipped. Comes with everything you're going to need, minus the air fitting, obviously. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. And again, cut brush, Google it, get it, love it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. Let's get after it. All right, guys, now the prep work on this thing is pretty straightforward. You want to remove anything that you do not want to have covered. So that includes tailgate caps, bolts, handles, anything at all. Now, this cut brush does a great job of removing surface rust and cracked out paint and stuff like that, scratches and whatnot. Use it to your advantage, guys. I'm telling you, this thing takes so much time and energy on it. Kick it up on its edges to go ahead and work your way through the rib size of the bed and work it flat, obviously, for the big flat areas. Then you all can always come back and hand sand, which you couldn't get into. If you've ever had to hand sand a bed, you will appreciate the advantages of using this thing, trust me. Of course, anything bare metal, you need to go ahead and spot prime it with epoxy. And go ahead and get it prepped up for the bed liner itself. Something I personally like to do whenever I'm doing these bed liners is go in and I give wherever I'm spraying a light kind of a tack coat at first. Give it about a 5-minute flash, and then I come back across it with a nice medium wet coat. Now that's what you're seeing here is a medium wet coat. This is the first coat around just the perimeter insides of the bed. The main thing to understand here is that you are trying to not get coverage in the first coat. As you can see, there's still a little bit of silver there showing through. A lot of guys go through and just slam it in and then wonder why they have issues. It's just like painting a bed, guys. Work your edges and then work back onto your floor and work it all the way back through. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of do a time lapse here, showing you just multiple coats. Just understand, guys, that there is flash time in between each coat here. I just put them all together. This is a second coat on the sides and the front. And then you'll see me start working the bed floor for the first coat. Now we are spraying this at about 30 psi, roughly about 2.5, 3 feet away from it. Going back, just trying to get inside the ribs there. Now you'll notice here on this coat is that I'm going through and I'm spraying from 2 different angles. That's simply, guys, just to get on each side of the ribs of the bed. Now after this, I'll go across and I'll do a kind of a texture coat across the entire thing, a little bit lower pressure, make sure all the texture is the same. And here you have it, guys. This is after 7 days of curing. This has been sitting out here in the Georgia sun and is pretty much good to go. Now, SEM recommends letting it sit 3 to 4 days before light to medium use, and then after 7 days, you're pretty much good to go. Now, I have used SEM bed liners in the past. They've always had a really good bed liner, but with the XC, I feel it's one of their better products that they've put out. They really did a good job whenever they came out with this stuff. So if you're looking to get a bed liner, if you're looking to do something in your own personal truck or whatnot, reach out to our friends over at SEM Products and tell them that you want to try out the new Rocket XC liner. Guys, it's an amazing product. I really do think you'll like it. So give them a try and just find out, guys, why it's built better.